Hello everyone and welcome to this Pytest tutorial series. In this particular tutorial, we will be learning about Xfail marker in Pytest. So let's begin. Xfail marker in Pytest is used to indicate that a test is expected to fail. Now, this is particularly useful for the tests that are known to be failing due to any reason. It can be due to a bug or feature is not yet implemented. By marking a test as a Xfail, we can explicitly mention that its failure is expected, and it will make our reports more informative. Now, why we need to use this marker? So basically, it makes it clear that failure is known and acceptable at this stage. Secondly, expected failures won't clutter your test reports as error. Now, when we talk about its syntax, so basically, we will be using in the same way like at pytest.mark.xfail. So let me show you here. So at pytest.mark.xfail. Okay, and here what you need to do is that you need to provide a reason. So when we talk about reason, it's a short explanation why this test is expected to fail. Then we have another argument known as strict. So strict is having two values, either true or false. When we set it as a true, the test is considered failed if it is unexpectedly passes. False, which is a default, unexpectedly passing the test are not treated as failures. And the third thing is that we need to provide a condition. Okay, so let me go here and let me copy this particular code from here and let me create one new Python file, and I will name it as Xfail marker and paste it over here. I don't need this thing from here, and instead of addition, let's go with the division here. So simply instead of this plus sign, I will go with the division of this one. Okay. And now let's, for example, when you're doing a division, you know that if you divide a number by 0, so it will be it will throw an exception, right? So let me remove this one completely, and f underscore test underscore divide underscore by underscore 0, and this will actually, let me go with simple assert. We are verifying that divide. Okay, and let me, instead of this one, so I will say it's divide. Okay, so I say divide 1 comma 0, so 1 divided by 0. Okay, and I'm saying that it will be equals to 0. Okay, now what I will do is that I know that it will be a fail, so what I will do is that on top of it I will be using this Xfail marker. So pytest.mark.xfail, and here I will be providing a reason and strict. Okay, so I will say reason is equals to, for example, we know that the division by 0 is not handled by the developer. For example, divide by 0 is not handled. Okay, and in this case I will go with the strict equals to strict strict equals to, I will go with the true. So I need with the strict checking for this one. Okay, so now what happens if I will run this one, because I haven't handled this exception over here, right? So let's run this current file, and you see that this collected one item, and here we got this information, divide by 0 is not handled, and we are getting the proper information. Okay, and in a similar way, if there's a known bug and we we can provide the condition and the reason. So what I'll do is that let me copy this one from here and let me create one more test over here. And for example, I know that there is a bug for the subtraction. Okay. So for example, I will say test underscore sub underscore bug. I know that this is already a bug, and I'll say, for example, here I will say result is equals to 5 minus 3. Okay, and I will say assert result is equals to 1. And here you see that the 5 minus 3 should be 2. And I'm asserting that the result is equals to 1. So I'm intentionally failing this one here. And what I'll do is that I will put the marker over here and I will say pytest dot mark dot xfail. And in our previous example, I haven't given a condition. So let me give a condition over here. So condition is equals to true. Okay. So, and reason, let's give a reason over here. And I will say reason is equals to, I will say known bug. So the purpose of using the Xfail is that when we know that this particular test will be failing due to any bug or due to any reason. So, and why we mark it as, because tomorrow if I run this one without marking it as Xfail, it will mark as a failure in my test report, which will not give a true picture, right? So now let's run this one. And again, it provided all the details here. And here you see that assertion error, but it's not making it fail. It says X failed, right? So this is the purpose of, using the X fail marker, because when you know that the test will be failing, right? So in this case, you will be using the X fail. So always provide a reason. In terms of the best practice, always provide a reason why you are marking it as the X fail, because you need to showcase or reflect this thing in the report as well. And use strict equals to true to ensure that the progress isn't missed, because it will tell the progress. Okay, this is a bug, this function is not yet implemented. So it will give a clear picture in your automation report. And periodically you need to review Xfail tests to check if the issues has been resolved or not. If the issue has been resolved, then you need to remove this marker from here so that it should reflect the true state of the application and your automation. Thank you so much for watching this tutorial. If you like our content, then do like, comment, share and subscribe our channel. Once again, thank you so much and see you in the next tutorial.